Good day, folks. Good day. Wow, look at my eye there. Pretty red. That's what happens when you stay up late in boot camp. That's exactly what happens. See that? Woo! Just been on the real heavy. But anyway, I want to make this video and talk a little bit about passive and active vocabulary. And I want to get you guys opinions on this. I made this observation the other day, and I also believe someone a long time ago asked me what I thought about the passive and active vocabulary. I was thinking that a lot of us, even native speakers of our own language, we know a lot more vocabulary than we think. We may not use the vocabulary like on a daily basis, but when we tend to read things, you will notice that we know a lot of vocabulary. I was reading something the other day, something in English, and I noticed that there are so many vocabulary words that I'm familiar with already, but don't use on a daily basis. And it's very interesting because you think about the things that you say or you talk about on a daily basis, and you look at these vocabulary words, you're like, wow, I know these words. Like, how did I not forget these words? It's very interesting. Words that you don't use, but you won't forget them when you read them somewhere. So this goes for natives like us, natives of English, or language learners learning another language. You may build up so many, learn so many words, but they're not in your active vocab because you just don't really use them. You don't talk about that. So I think everyone knows more vocabulary than they think, and I think I mentioned Steve Kaufman's site is really good because he has a lot of text that you can go through and read, and you can use that as a test. Just go through it, read some things in your native language and see how many vocabulary words you know, and compare that with your active vocabulary. And I bet you there's going to be a lot of vocabulary that you don't use on a daily basis. So I think the best way to get these vocabulary words active is just to use them, and you have to talk about different topics, and unfortunately not everyone does that. There are a lot of people they're not so social. They don't really talk to people like that. They may read a lot, but they don't talk and they don't use those vocabulary words. So I thought this was a very interesting, very interesting observation, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Like, what do you think about the active vocabulary and the passive vocabulary? So yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. So I look forward to you guys' comments on this topic or video responses. Thanks for viewing.